Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and it is about 6:40 in the morning. And I thought, hey, why not? I'll do a vlog before I have to run out at close to 7 to pick up a friend, and play some video games. Good times there. So, this week is Superpowers Week, and I'm excited. Oh, I'm pumped and I'm overjoyed. And I'd like to point out exactly how bright my hair looks in this light. Like, oh my god, this is like golden loveliness. Which it doesn't normally do this. Like, it's normally a bit darker. But yeah, in the right light, it comes off with this golden shine, which I think that's really cool. Okay, so I watch a lot of Heroes because I'm a nerd, and superpowers excite me. And so, like, thinking along the lines of, you know, what do they have, what don't they have, and actually I came up with basically the same idea of what Peter Petrilli has for powers right now, like 7 years ago, which makes me all happy about that. Like, yes, my idea was enough to run a TV show on. Let's see here. There's like a whole list of superpowers that I could come up with. Like, an infinite knowledge. Like, everything you see, touch, smell, hear, everything. Everything that you come into contact with gets stored up in your brain, in your magical gold hair covered brain, and like when I come up with things, it's like, this would be awesome, but there has to be a flaw, or it has to be changed a little bit, because that's what good superheroes are. Like, before Spider-Man, all the superheroes had, you know, these big amazing powers, and they just ran out and smacked the bad guy around, and there was nothing wrong with his life. Whereas when Spider-Man, he was a kid, that was another big one, big new thing. And then he had problems. Everyday problems that everyday people had to take care of. And then his powers actually became something like a problem for him, which is another reason why I'm a Spider-Man fan. But, anyway, so, infinite knowledge, but the way I would have it is that you have to focus on it. You have to dig back deep, like scrape it out of the back of the recesses of your mind to bring it up front for you to talk about it. Or another one I came up with was an infinite amount of strength, except like every time that you pick something up above a certain level of weight, it feels, you know, like that, like the same thing as, like, I'm about to drop it, I don't know if I'm going to lift this thing or not. That struggling feeling. Like, every time you lift something above, like, let's say, 200 pounds, it feels like that until, like, you actually get it up and throw it. So yeah, one of the things that I thought of was the ability to copy other people's abilities. And I don't just mean, like superpower abilities. See here, I thought up of, like, a character that I actually drew up, and because I don't know if I had, like, wild dreams of selling it to Marvel. I called him the Ringmaster, and what he does is he wears a ring, like so, and then what he'd do is he'd run up, and he actually has to have physical contact, just like Petrelli, and basically sees how their DNA is formed through the contacts, and then he uses the powers, and then when he's done, he focuses it and puts it in a stone in a ring, and then every time he puts on that ring, he can use the powers. And so, like, I drew him standing next to, like, this chest just full of rings for him to use and stuff like that. So another one I had was, let's see here, the ability to see the future of things, like, by touch, of course. Like, you can't just look at it and go, I know what's going to happen. Like, you actually have to walk up, touch it, and be like, my phone. I'm going to drop my phone in a puddle tomorrow, and it's going to suck. You know, something like that. Like touching a newspaper's stock section. Or something. I don't know. But, yeah, be able to see what it's going to be like through that future of that thing. So another one would be the ability to heal other people, well, and as well as myself, like just to heal things. That'd be a good one to have, but that's more of a defensive type of deal. Like, oh, you got hurt, let me help you. You know, I can't really run up and go, you bad guy, heal. So, as fun as that might be, that'd be another side power. But like, in basically everything, like the main thing that I keep, character that I keep thinking of, his powers, which is what I would really want, is super strength and a high dexterity, meaning lift heavy objects, punch really hard, that type of thing, and also take a beating, because, well, that'd make him the best fighter. You can do all kinds of things with that. You can, I don't know, pick up a collapsed building and chuck it across the place to help people in a natural disaster. You can move furniture without a problem. So yeah, there's like endless amounts of stuff you could do with super strength. So yeah, that's what power I would want. Super strength and the dexterity combo. Even though the whole putting up barriers thing would be cool too. Like, oh, he's gonna hit me barrier, and it's like boom, boom, he can't get through. That was another character which I think would be interesting to have, like, on Heroes. But anyway, so yeah, that's my list of superpowers that I thought of that I thought would be cool, and that's about it. So I've got 12 minutes to go pick up my friend and play some video games, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.